I'll burn him with my aura.
Power up.
Whoops, I forgot to do my opening thing. That's okay. When was the last time I even fucking streamed? I don't know. I haven't been locked out of my highlights, so I know that's something that a bunch of folks have had issues with in the last, golly, I'd say a week or so since Twitch announced that. Anyways, it is Wednesday, February 26, 2025. I was about to say 2026. We're not a year ahead of that. It's been, I think, since New Year's since I hopped on. So, hello. I have to remember that I at least have Chatty open. All that stuff's working, and I mean the sounds should be should be good to go. You know.
Okay, let's do it.
That's good enough. So we're here to play some Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Yes, I have already started this. I got it. I actually got it delivered by Best Buy. I ordered it through Best Buy because I figured, well, you know, it's not Amazon, and even though I still get stuff from Amazon, just because it's kind of like, hey, certain things are actually easier to get from them and cheaper. So just it's kind of how it works out. But with games, it's like, oh yeah, generally from Best Buy still, I can order online. I can pay, you know, whatever the list price is, sometimes cheaper. I've gotten a few things from them relatively cheap recently. And why the oh, I have it on me. I realized my lips are dry and I don't feel like doing that. It manages to just be an issue the whole time. But, you know, I can get deals from them. I usually can get new games more or less on release day or right around it. I can get it sooner than I can get it from Amazon, since if you don't have Prime, get fucked. Basically, you're gonna if you pay, I think like the $6 or $7 it costs to get a delivery from them, you might get it on, you know, within a reasonable period of time. Otherwise, they're just like, you'll get it when you get it. So, damn, they were dry. I got some like fancy lip gloss um the other day from, I think I got it from Daiso. And I was like really sticky. I feel like it dried out my lips more than anything else. That's better. Like I can still kind of feel it, but so I got that from there from Best Buy. I got it on delivery date. I basically fired it up. It like barely started it that night because I think I got it that evening, installed it. I had gotten home from work, so I was like, I only have enough time to do this, you know, for like an hour or two. And then I have to go to bed, get up the next day to go back to work. I played it a decent bit on Saturday and on Sunday. Sunday I worked from home instead of on Monday, since that was just easier. We had a bunch of shutdowns on the strip for the rock and roll marathon. So that shut down like almost the entirety of Las Vegas Boulevard. And there was just diversions and detours and whatnot for the buses. And my route got hit by that. So it was like, hey, I got to get off at Las Vegas Boulevard. And with that, it's like, well, you can get off at, I think it diverted at like Paradise, and it doesn't pick back up until, pardon me, at least for that detour, it didn't pick back up until like Valley View. So it was like, hey, do you need to access anything between here and here? Yeah, well, sorry. So I told my boss, I'm like, let's just swap days. Like I'm gonna work from home on Sunday. I'll come in on Monday. It'll be fine. And he was cool with that because it was a nightmare. So I played a little bit on there. We're in chapter 2 right now. Oh yeah. I was trying to think, I'm like, where did I leave off? I've started some sub-stories. We can introduce you to Noah. And I have a couple of people I can recruit for the ship, but like some of this is like this person, I'm rank 2, I'm almost rank 3. So I can't recruit them for a long time. I think I've done like 3 bounties so far. Bring some wild-caught fried shrimp. Well, at least some of these things I have. I don't have a Kraken Chan, though. Yeah, that'll be somebody else. That's someone I think I have to fight. I think I have one of those. So a bunch of people. Really, here in chapter 2, we had already gone to... That's not his regular... I've also opened up like a bunch of different... Hold on. Best character ever. Anyways, I've already opened up a bunch of different clothing options. No... Oh, I thought he selected the master system there. Since you can set up clothing options for oh, I meant to check coloring options on all these. You can set up, it's pretty much kind of like 7 Gaiden. Garbage Hound, welcome in. Yeah, this is a lot like 7 Gaiden, where you have just a whole shitload of clothing options. They give you a lot of different things you can do, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I meant to see, oh, that doesn't change color. I wonder if I can find a hat that you can alter the color on. Because I kind of want to make them bongo colored. Oh, well, I mean, that's good that I have that too. Oh, I haven't even run into Dragon Cart yet. They have that in Honolulu now. Different hair options. I don't want to spend any more money since I need at least 10,000 right now. Open up a bunch of things. Chapter 2 starts out, you get your ship because you wash up on shore at the end of during chapter 1. You land on the island that Noah here, as well as his pet cat, air quotes, pet cat Goro, which is funny because we named the ship after the pet cat, which is clearly a tiger, even though he keeps calling it a pet cat. Despite the fact that when Majima washes up on shore on Rich Island, he doesn't remember a fucking thing. He remembers that he is Japanese, but he doesn't remember who he is. So, like, there's certain parts about him he realizes, through some flashbacks. Actually, let me talk to Kay here. He recalls certain things, but not his name. Either way, we beat up pirates and we steal their ship. And then we go to Madlantis, which we're heading back to after this. Since we went there to look for some information, and to also enter the Pirates Coliseum, and the person that runs the Pirates Coliseum basically said, yeah, you don't have enough people and your ship sucks. So once you get all that squared away, you can come on back and we'll let you in. So I needed 15 people in my crew. I think I have enough now, since you just can recruit like random folks. I have a couple weird like Visual K guys. The guy that runs the Sidewalk Surfer, Sidewalk Surfer. That's the thing from Doug. Which, yeah, this is Street Surfers from Infinite Wealth is back with more options. It's actually I feel like they took options from the motorcycles in Lost Judgment and put them into this. You'll see when I get to hop on that. But I need to find some more batteries, because that thing doesn't have enough batteries. So we needed at least 15 crew members. So I had to recruit a whole bunch of people. And we needed $10,000 to beef up our boat. So I got at least points that I can spend on upgrades. Right now, I really can't spend the money on upgrades, but money's not terribly hard to come by even this early, even though there's only like, I think, 4 chapters and a finale to this game. Can I even buy anything? Oh, can't eat. I don't know if this is going to level her up. Oh, this is new. It's a very good face. All right, that made Kay into a buddy. Oh, cool. So she gave me a flag. Now I got another CD. I think I need to hit like, what was it, 30 friends to recruit her for the ship. I can even recruit the bartender too, but I'm going to get this drink link out of the way because those are back. Even though I can't drink with Noah, he's a kid. I mean, I guess he can have milk. I'll just have a giant beer. I mean, I already kind of have one of those too anyways. Yeah, they need to make a plush of Goro. He's so cute. Define regular. They did let us stay in the room very easily. And the bartender does kind of recognize Majima. Yeah, a couple days ago, you lived on a shitty island and your dad was a drunk. Now your dad's helping to fix the ship. It didn't take much to convince him. Wow, I wasn't paying attention. What was it? I guess it was, let's say beach. I wasn't paying attention. There's so much crap on the beach. Not to say that Rich Island was really all that better. You wouldn't be able to remember. He was married, though. Sure was. Like 40 fucking years ago, buddy. You almost had a kid. It's the reason why you guys broke up. But we don't talk about Park-san anymore. She appeared in one game and then got killed, and that was kind of it. Well, he was in love with Makoto. I think that was her name from Zero. We resolved that storyline in Kiwami 2, though. Kind of. You can tell he lost his memory because I don't think he'd actually be friends with a kid. At least Majima before the bonk on the head. Or whatever the hell happened to him. We haven't gotten to that part yet. Don't mix the beer with the milk. Funny part, oh, hey, Goro. And he's our mascot. Goro's also voiced by the same voice actor as Ichiban. And the voice actor for Noah was, I don't know why I can't remember her name, but she was from Seven Gaiden, the person that kid you works with in Osaka that you take odd jobs from. Wore the red jacket. I really should remember. I don't remember this being here last time, though. Actually, I don't think it was. Anyways, they got any guest stuff for us? No, we already collected it. We probably have to fast travel out of here before we get that to appear again. Okay, so we already have enough people. I do like the fact that now I don't have to load in and out of that zone. Since the way it treated it in Infinite Wealth is that you had to go in through the door and it would trigger a loading zone to then warp everybody in and put them in position. And in this case, you don't have to worry about that. So I haven't really opened up everything. I do have a few. I'll probably go make a bit of side cash. We have all these life links here, a lot like with folks in Infinite Wealth. It's pretty much the exact same thing. You go to the map spot, you listen to the dialogue. Once you collect enough, it triggers a drink link, and then you do all the drink links. I don't know how many characters I'm going to have to do that with, but I haven't even gotten over to certain areas. One thing I wanted to check, and I would have to warp over there, was I had heard that there was some upgrades to Mahjong in the way it plays. Oh, there's an animal over there. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. It's really at this point, once I go to Julie's shop, and that's right over here, same Julie that ran Gearworks where he did weapon upgrades. That should probably take us out of the area. We'll be able to come back, so that's not a problem. But no, there we go. Excuse me. I always say that, and I usually don't make a loud noise, but it's just you talk a lot, you inhale air, and then you drink something. Kind of stinks. I don't like it. So here's my Street Surfer. This is far different than what we had. I mean, he's got the normal one back there. I wish they would give one to Goro, though. But I've decked mine out. I actually need to find a charging station. And I got to open up more fast travel spots anyways. But I need to find a charging station so I can... I have different exhausts there. Well, Goro just runs after us. They should have really given him a fucking Street Surfer. I don't know how it would have worked, but you know what? Figure that out. Whoops, one-way street. Actually, 4,000, I can take this guy out. Found one over near District 5 that was like $16,000, but I am not interested in getting my ass kicked. It's one fight, but it's a big guy. So yeah, this is something that opened up through the bartender at Revolve. It says it's for the police. The police are paying the bounties, but you're not working for the police, thankfully. But the bounties are all here, and there's a bunch of them to do that will let you earn some cash. Of course, it's a bunch of weirdos. Swap over to... It'd be funny if it changed the swords. I don't think you can customize the swords in Sea Dog style. I'm really worried about getting hit. Try to take these guys out. And Majima has two styles, if you haven't seen anything regarding the game. There's a Sea Dog style, which gives him the two cutlasses. I just got the grappling hook. Let's see if I can get away from him. You can jump. Both styles allow you to jump, which is... Was it hold? Oh, it is hold, chain hook. Okay. So you got the hook there. You got a gun. And you can throw the cutlasses as well. Which then allows hand-to-hand. What the... You fucking jerk off. Yeah, air combos are now possible. And then there's Mag Dog style, which is more up to... kind of standard Majima style. A bunch of different moves. Charge moves. When the meter over on the circular logo there in the top left is filled, you can pop that off and he produces clones. There's a lot of moves I haven't purchased yet, obviously. My ass kicked kind of there. That's all right. While I'm over here... Oh yeah, the hook I have, you can capture things. There's actually spots where you can rappel up onto roofs and whatnot and find booty. I haven't found too many of those, but I haven't really been on the lookout. I know I got to capture a bunch of these. Aloha Lynx is back. And I feel like you actually can level that up even quicker than before. It feels like if you walk away and come back, that person is almost entirely ready to be greeted again, which helps out. And all the stuff like the butterflies there. There's going to be little things hopping around in the ground too. A lot of that stuff, a lot of that stuff can be used for. I haven't really got. I don't know if there's actual crafting, but you can use them as cooking ingredients. Actually, I completely walked by that life link back there. Can't even hear what he's saying. Oh, Goro has something that he can give me. I'll wait till the dialogue's over. Yeah, Noah's not. He's not wise to the world. It is the Majimer. Welcome in, Nana. Yeah, Noah knows certain things, but he's been very sheltered.
Now my bottom's big.
Let's see if I can find any bees. If I do, they'll probably make me cook with them. Although, Goro gave me... I don't know why he found and where he stole pheasant meat from, but I'll take it. Speaking of fruits, what can I buy? That's an onion, but I will take that pineapple for $58. Really don't even need onions. I can grow onions. I just have to find a planter. Okay, there's two over there. I'll probably go beat up Pat Patterson there. I'm almost at rank 3. I don't know how long it's going to take to fucking get to rank 4 and rank 5. Let me beat these guys up real quick. Make the fruit stand explode. I do like that Goro will help you in combat. He's a very good pet tiger. I refuse to buy into Noah's kayfabe. You know, with the amount of stuff that I can equip from this guy, I would not be surprised if they'll let me do that and make it the style of the time. Oh, hey, you have elote? Ben's funky wagon. Oh, he's got darts. Okay. Most of the stuff I don't need. Like all this stuff I can find while I'm sailing around. And silver and golden grasshoppers, honestly, Goro catches every once in a while. I will buy some premier darts, those wind darts. That's kind of expensive for right now. I'll come back for that. I'm going to beat this guy's ass. Short order crook. A villainous chef who uses illegal ingredients to turn his customers into addicts and extort them for money. What the hell's he putting in that food? Once he accidentally used said ingredients when cooking for himself and it proved disastrous, so these days he just eats out. Or he could just not put that in his food. Whatever. Spin. I mean, yeah, he doesn't want to overuse that. Saffron's expensive. Ow. Oh, damn. Speaking of food, I should probably heal. So I'll eat a bento I made. I'll have to find a place to cook. And I've made everything I can so far. I don't know how many recipes there are, because there is a trophy for making all of them. Apparently I can make beer. I've done that, but it somehow involves chopping vegetables and skimming scum off of broth. I don't know why I would be doing that while making beer, but mysteries. Win the battle. Oh, you know what? Let's go recruit that guy. Where can I can go back this way. Just realized there was another person I could put on the crew. Even though I have everybody I technically need to move on. You're not a pirate, you're a samurai. Shoot. Excuse me. I'd like to preview your wares. I'll take those mangoes. All right. Oh, what do you got? You got any bananas? No, I'm definitely not buying herbs. I can grow herbs really fast. You should just skip through these. I erased my old name. You can't erase your name. Somebody else already did that, even though he got it back. Yes, yes. We fight and I beat you, you join the crew. MCG? Oh, man. Hold on a second. Launch. Whoops. Didn't want to travel back. I'm going to pop them up. Get the air combo. Yeah. I'm going to hit him with the... no, he fought back. I was going to get him with the Hurricane Rana. Yeah. Actually, I should be using the fucking hook. There's a trophy for that, and I've already gotten the other stuff for the Sea Dog style. There we go. Anyways. Yes. Yeah, days lately have just been absolute shit. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the resub. Should actually tell you guys to not resub. So I'm not on often enough to make it worth your while. All right. Get on my crew. Don't know if I'll use you. Don't know if I need to use all of them. Really only came over here just because I wanted to check out the upgrade to Mahjong. I think it was Sirixi that was talking about it. There's also like a fuckload more cases just around. Like, even on Rich Island, where you start the game out at, it's like, why are there so many damn cases everywhere? Yeah. Okay. Take a picture of that, because we have fucking photo rally to worry about again, because it's the only thing that Alo Happy does. They even admitted, yeah, we got in trouble with the way we did business, so we're trying to make up for that. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you got a bounty on you? Yeah. It's the exact same thing the other gambling hall warned me about. They're like, you can't go in here. Oh, wait, no, you have a bounty. Go ahead. You can gamble. And the upgrades I know, I believe it actually now has a visual marker for Dora. Any tiles you have that meet Dora, as well as you don't have to constantly spam square in order to figure out, hey, do I have Reachy? Do I have anything here? No, it'll tell you. So quality of life improvements. Oh, actually, yeah, Rainbow Cup. I got to beat each table. But quality of life improvements, considering how long it's been since I think they've made any meaningful upgrades to Mahjong. $125. Let's play. I feel better about stuff. I've been playing Balatro. Careful if you pick that game up. It's very addicting. All right, half game. We're not doing the 2-Han minimum. We'll keep everything else there. We already know how to play Mahjong. Incoming ad break. I haven't been on that long. Let's go and get rid of that too. Oh yeah. Well, I just within recent memory, I finally platted Infinite Wealth, and I finished up all the life links and shit for Kiryu, and it's not a very satisfying ending on that. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that, or maybe I should have finished it before I finished the story. I know for Ichiban's leveling though, I got what free level up items I could, and then I just bought a pack with DLC to get 5 more, because I got them up to 60, and it took a little while to get to 60, and I'm like, 10 more levels are going to fucking take forever. So I just said, fuck it, here's 60, here's 10 free levels, done. And then I bought a pack of mats for Dondoko Island, because the last thing I did was Dondoko and then take a picture of the rainbow, and then that was the end of the game for me. And Dondoko, I just said, everything requires stone and wood. You can get all this stuff on the island, but farming that every single day you play in Dondoko takes way too long. So I said, nope, give me all you can right now. Give me all these other mats you can give me. Once I opened up Dondoko Farm, the recycling center guys, I just said, you constantly get me wood and stone. Don't worry about any of the other items, just these 2 things. And it took me like, a day and a half. I'm glad to at least finally have that out of the way. That sat on the shelf for like a year almost. But I finally got that out of the way. But Lost Judgment, I mean, you all saw what happened with me in Lost Judgment. I am glad I finally got that out of the way too, but it took a while. Let's keep that 7. Bamboo. They're just gonna give me kanji, aren't they? Ooh. 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's what I need. Well, doesn't matter. At least I didn't get Ron, so. Wait, did they just? No, they round off a 6. Okay. I thought they did it off a 9. I'm like, you fucking put a 9 down. Love you play at the 1-star table, and they're like, hey, fuck you. Mangan or some shit. Yeah, there's a whole thing. Like, you have to complete the entire story. Thankfully, the hardest part really is getting to, like, maybe a 3-star island for Dondoko. From there, like, by the time I got to 4-star, I already had all the requirements for 5 stars. And once you hit 5-star, it's like you just need to hit, like, the popularity and the other metric, and then you have to complete the last fight where you beat up the pirates there, and that was it. So, and then after that, you can probably min-max your fucking island and set it up. But once I was done, I'm like, there's really no point in doing this anymore other than and that was a mode that even that was not quite what I wanted, because I'm like, yeah, I want something where after a while this just becomes Animal Crossing and I don't have to worry about any of this shit. I can just fuck off. Which maybe I will be able to, but even after you complete the storyline for that, you still get pirates that show up that you have to fight, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with these assholes. Just let me run my fucking island. Like, I feel like, oh, there we go. I feel like there's something right, like that, where they could easily do that mode again, or do it as a separate deal, and Do I want that? Yeah. They could do it as a separate mode and just get rid of all the other superfluous bullshit that's a part of it. I feel like that entire game, obviously, you know, my thoughts on it. There's a lot of things it did well, and there's a lot of things where I'm just like, There's a number of references in this game regarding Bryce and Polycana and other shit going on. I need that. That's a 9, but I don't have that. I need a 1. I have an 8, but again, I don't have anything to play there. So we are here. We don't quite know. He was working on Nele Island, and if you remember Nele Island from Infinite Wealth, that was where Polycana was dumping toxic waste. They were collecting it and making money off of it. So Polycana, obviously at the end, Bryce got put away to jail. The girl they were looking for in that game took over. So they're reforming Polycana here on the islands, but the Haku, the zealots that were a part of Bryce's version of it, they're still there on Nele Island, and they still brought over folks that were ex-Yakuza to help with the cleanup effort. They're at least still trying to apparently do something regarding that. Majima at some point was on that island and then left. He disappeared and then washed up on the island that Noah and his dad and his sister live on with no memory. So at this point, he's just kind of, you know, operating on instinct and what little he can remember. So we ended up beating the shit out of pirates there to help out the island. We took their ship and we convinced his dad to be like, hey, let's try to figure out, let's go to Nele Island and figure out who Majima is, because we don't know who the fuck he is. And we can also adventure around and figure out other stuff. We get to Nele Island and we know, okay, he's been here and people know who he is, but there's other stuff we haven't figured out. As far as I know, this is canon. And even the game makes mention of, like, why are there pirates out here? It's technically just a bunch of assholes cosplaying as pirates running around doing bullshit. So like, it's like, can this be taken too seriously? Not really, but it's not that bollocks. Yeah, this is definitely not a, oh, I already got Ron. Okay, fuck it. That's easy. I like the fact that it at least called that right for me. I don't remember it doing that. Yeah, this is not a Dead Souls issue. I have not run into spam musubi yet. We did give a cat an onigiri, and a bum stole it, and we had to beat up the bum. And then we adopted the cat, and their name is Onigiri, and they're cute. They're a calico. I'll show you the animals once we actually, whenever the hell we get back to Rich Island. Oh, 3 9s, I'll take it. Yeah, pawn. Where are the 4? I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't even need that either. Actually, what they really could add to this that Clubhouse Games has for Mahjong. Oh, do I really want that? Yeah, I'll fucking take it. Why not? Get rid of the 8. Yeah. And I will go for, everybody's had a 3 and a 4. So what I need is something different. Has anybody discarded a 5? Nope. Okay. Probably could have gotten it off that 1, but no pulling. Somebody discarded a 3. Nobody's done somebody has done a 5, so get rid of that. Especially since I also don't quite know. That's one thing they don't tell you in this either is whether or not you're in Footy 10, which would fucking help to know if you're just like completely wasting your own fucking time. I don't need those south tiles, especially since it's the wrong direction, but we'll keep them for now. Double 7 over there. Get rid of the 3. Already? Jesus. See if I can keep this hand closed. Well, it doesn't fucking matter anyways. Yes, yes. She's beating that ass. Keep a hold of that wind for now. Don't need the 9. Nah. Probably get rid of the other one as well. You might not be able to hear it. Is it too low? Is the sound just too low in general? That's been a good question. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking at the levels and it might be high, but it might be too low. I'm always worried about it drowning me out because I've noticed that like after the fact. Like you can hear ambient noise in the mahjong parlors, but like that's kind of it. Yeah, we'll just play it open. Fuck it. Get rid of that. Can I please get something I can play? That's about right for Joe. You gotta keep kayfabe, brother. Oh, you know what? I just need to get rid of that south tile. I can't play it. At least somebody other than Tabletop Belladonna won that. But I'm in 3rd place. I want 1st place, damn it. I have a double 5 plus with the red Dora, so that's good. Keep the 4. 6, 7, 8. All right, that's good. Yeah. I can get a 7 kanji. Probably not. Sure. Now I have to discard that one. That might put me in footy 10. I don't know. It's a double 5. Which means I need a 6 and a white dragon, which I'm probably not going to get. Anybody else discard one? No. Okay. I have the double 6. That was another 4. Watch me get dealt another 4. No? Okay. You know what? Just waiting for somebody to call Ron. No, I'm going to get rid of that. It doesn't matter. That means I'm third place. Jesus, yeah. That's Mongon. Living in third place, like, hey, you lose money. All right, I guess. Stupid lying ass fucking 1-star tables. I went back to Ishin for a little bit too and was playing Mahjong there, and I'm just like, this is a starting table. Why am I getting killed? Either way. Is there a hook around here can I launch anywhere? You can't mention that, Noah, and not give me at least an indication of something. And it's not what's in Goro's mouth there. So the only other places I can check would be, unless there's a hook around here. Hold on, maybe up here. Oh, I got a hat. Well, apparently I just got an entire outfit. Yeah, going back to Ishin now, it's a strange game. I mean, I had problems with it when it came out because I thought, yeah, this is a remake, but it doesn't feel enough like a remake. It still felt like it was a port as opposed to like a real Kiwami version of the game. Oh. There we go. Huh. Like none? Because I can see my Elgato firing right now. Let me check the audio there. No, it doesn't have analog audio. No sound at all. I literally can see it, though. That's weird. Hold on a second. Because if I had the analog audio checked, that means shit, I've been going for an hour almost without sound. Why does that not have sound? I don't know. I can see all the stuff for Elgato going. Give me a second. Audio. No, desktop audio. Properties? No, that's on there, unless it's being intercepted somewhere. No. System default. Hold on a second. I think I know what it might have defaulted to. Do you hear anything now? Huh. So I thought maybe NVIDIA Broadcast will have intercepted it, possibly. But let me check the other ones, because it is going through. What is that feeding through? What's my default right now? Mouse to headphones. Make sure I can actually hear anything on desktop. Yeah, I can hear that. That would be going through desktop audio, but not Elgato. Why would it not be feeding through? Give me a moment. Why would I not be surprised? This was me trying out, because I wanted to have the camera on, so I reinstalled NVIDIA Broadcast, thinking, oh, maybe they've sussed out their issue on that, but I don't know. Let's see. Shouldn't be a mismatch rate, but... Audio, capture audio only. Output. No, because I fucking haven't changed anything on here. Well, now I just cut my feed anyways. So that's cool. What is this doing? I think the Elgato froze anyways. Well, that none of this shit works. I'd go months without using it, and then I'm like, hey, does this work now? No? Alright. No, 48 kilohertz. Sound settings. Like, I haven't messed with like any of this. Choose where to play sound. You know what? Let me just... I'm going to feed this back over to here. I feel like where the sound's playing doesn't really matter. What matters is the fact that you can't hear game audio. Can you hear desktop audio? This would be playing over desktop audio. You know, I don't even think I've had my delay on either. You can tell how prepared I was. Okay, so that at least played. But game audio is not playing. Which is weird. If you have headphones on, pull them away from your ears where you still can hear it, but it's at a comfortable level. I'm going to crank the Elgato audio. It's at like minus 21 decibels right now. I'm going to start music. And I'm going to crank it up. So pull your headphones away if you have them on. Because that's redlining right now. Like, that's actually peaking. If you can't hear that, then I don't know what the hell is going on. Jesus, I have no idea. It's not a mismatch of audio. That shouldn't be an issue. Unless... I mean, if this was a problem here... Sound... No. That shouldn't do it. None of this should really matter. So it should just be feeding sound through. And I thought maybe I'd still had possibly the analog option on, because I was trying to do with the microphone link at one point, so you had to go through the analog port. So it was a 3.5 mil jack on there. Let me see if I can figure this out. Somebody else had this. An advanced volume mixture, and see if you can click. Okay, hold on a second. So I also don't want to like figure it out and then be like, oh, there's an echo. Advanced audio properties. No, it's mono. Hold on. Oh, that's on track 2. Active sources only. What did this need me to do? Events volume mixer. Click on it to monitor it. Monitor off. Okay. Monitor and output. I just don't want it. Oh, you know what? It's probably doubling up. Yeah, because it's mirroring on the desktop audio. Okay. What about right now? It's weird because I've never had to switch it to monitoring. Mute output, but it might have actually just muted the output. Okay. So right now I have... I don't know why it's... Because I can't even hear it over on my end. Oh yeah, they're just stuck. Let's see if I can zoom in on. NPC pathing at its best. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a look at that later and figure it out. So I've never had to actually turn on the monitor. And I'm looking at my desktop audio now and I'm going, oh, fuck, that's just like... It's giving me both. Everybody's stuck in the street. What the hell's going on? You know, we're just gonna go to Julie's place at this point. Pause music. We've been fucking around. Yeah, if it's not doubling, if there's no like double noise there, and that can be heard, then I guess. I've never had to do that with that particular deal, though. Oh no, now I can hear it. I can hear it, but it's a little delayed. I was hearing it over here on my, actually don't even have that on. I have no idea. Here, let me do this. I'm going to turn that off, so I don't need to monitor it. And we're just going to kill NVIDIA Broadcast for now. There we go. And see if that might help. Because I've also realized I've had the logo up top as well. And even that doesn't have, I think that might have its offset. Yeah, it does. Which means the mic needs to have that too. Because that has not had, that's been off the whole time. That's why I don't use a camera anymore. At least I saved up that money. But yeah, if it's muted again now, I have no idea. Because I don't want it repeating over onto the desktop audio, because I feel like it's just going to start doubling up at that point. But if we don't have sound, then we're kind of fucked. Damn, that doesn't make any sense. This is monitor only mute output. And there's monitor and output. Unless... I just changed it back to track 1. Can you hear it? So I'm messing around with the tracks as well. Although I've said none of these settings I've actually messed around with. Why would I not be surprised? I did update All right, that's with monitor off. Now I'm just going to put it back to monitor mute output. I did update OBS. Okay, you could hear it off of that. Give me a second. Let me change it back. This is now with Elgato change to track number 1. That checkbox has been marked. It has been sent to monitor off. So with those 2 settings, if you can hear it, then I'm just going to leave it alone. Plus, it's also with you guys being like, you know, depending upon the device that you're using, how much delay there might be. Because if you're on mobile, you're really behind. If you're not on mobile, you may not be that far behind. Let me fire it up on my end, too. I should have checked that anyways. Dismiss. Yeah, I can hear it. That's coming from. All right, so we're good now. Let me. Okay. So, track 2. I see what I did. Okay. Yeah, once I swapped it back to track 1 and not track 2. So I think I was messing around with that in terms of video recording, so I could separate the 2 tracks, and I could, you know, keep this at one level, and then if I have a separate track with the game audio, I can kind of lower that or raise it as much as I need to, and the same with this. I can lower or raise it as much as I can independently, because otherwise I was usually doing video recordings, and it was just hits one mix. You kind of can't really do anything with it, but I don't use that very often. I think we're good now. Because I could hear it over here just fine. Alright, now that we have a bigger ship, and new sails, and not all tattered anymore, but I need to get more of those so I can customize it. Actually, I think I have some. Yeah, but I see mostly just me. There was a cat, though. Fuck you. I don't care about your kayfabe. Love that nobody's even buying into his kayfabe most of the time. They're just like, all right, man. Goro's a cat. You should know what a cat looks like, buddy. You literally met a cat earlier. All right. The deck, the sails, you name it. That is a much bigger ship than it used to be.
Oh.
Now, can I make it faster? Because right now it's also kind of slow. But maybe it'll be faster now that it's been fixed up.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, he didn't buy into it. It's like, I might have amnesia, but I know that's a damn tiger. Clark, where's Ralph? Yeah, you fixed the ship. You can keep fixing the ship. See? Get rowdy. No, because that involves Ron Killings and Jesse James. Road Dog. We're not inviting Julie, though. And I say it loosely, when Ichi scored with her, I think she just tortured him. Actually, anybody that Ichi scored with in Infinite Wealth basically just kind of either raped him or beat him up or tortured him. It was really bad. I think I have like 1 or 2 more people I'd have to finish that up with in order to get the final sub-story in that game. Which, pretty much like with 7, once you did all the romance subplots, the last sub-story was, oh, they all find out you've been fucking around with them and they beat you up. So I imagine he just gets beat up again. Alright, now that the Goromaru has undergone improvements, you can change equipment, upgrade performance, and change appearance while preparing to sail. Changing equipment allows you to purchase cannons, machine guns, and rocket launchers, as well as change them out. Different equipment may be stronger or inflict enemy ships with status ailments. I don't know how that works. I know what status ailments are, but how do you inflict a ship with, like, poison? Upgrading performance lets you expand your boarding squad, improve the Goromaru's durability, and add additional cannons or increase the number of repairs, fuel tanks, or smoke screens. Changing appearance allows you to customize the Goromaru to your preferred style. You can choose new equipment, new customization options from this menu, or obtain them through town or other locations. The captain's quarters have been expanded and offer new features. By throwing a party or feast, you can raise your crew members' morale, though you'll need food, so make sure to prepare first. In addition, you can now sing karaoke. These activities can be performed while you're docked, at an island, or in a safe area. Now, I want to do it in the middle of a storm, outside of a lighthouse. Those things definitely gonna get blown up. I definitely have materials. Am I gonna have to invest money into your shop again? I mean, Ichi kind of paid off all that shit. In Julie's Gear Works in Hawaii, you can use materials to craft cannons, rings, and gifts for the crew. And the items that can be made here can't be obtained anywhere else, so make sure to stop by when you've got the materials. Well, hopefully I can do that before we sail out. Oh, yeah, we can go check out the animals. You'll handle differently. Yeah, hopefully better. Goro Mark II. Yeah, way back on the island. Let's go fucking build some cannons. All right. Oop. Where the hell did you get that salmon? You know what? Don't tell me. Oh, I can give that person a bento. Pretty sure I have that bento.
Oh.
I think that guy had a question for me and he didn't want to ask it. Oh, I haven't tried fishing yet with the hook. Vegetable dish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it. Do I not? Huh. Unless I ate it. That certainly makes fishing easy. Oh, I got that. See, I was wondering if it was 30 bugs and 30 fish. Nope, that solved my question there. It's combined. Oh, I can cook over here. Hold on. Hey, you want to eat some food? Okay, later. Chicken. Have some food. Get a chicken back on my island.
Aloha.
No.
Thank you, friend.
We have some superb fruit. Give the dog some food. Oh, good Shiromaru. Hand-cooked meal. I got that. Here you go. Are you? All right, time to cook in the park. He wanted a veggie bento. Pirate party stew, a vast pirate party hell stew, and pirate meal for 5. Well, let's go ahead and make the veggie dish. That'll be the easiest. I'm not going to give him anything good. He's just going to make it all with potatoes. Nothing but starch. Time to chop the veggies. And then Goro flops over in the background, wants belly rubs. I would oblige. Actually, since we're here, I might as well. I can't make that because I need to be level 24, which is I'm almost there. You can make Goro Awakening Beer, which is always difficult. Really, I'm just kind of just cooking everything at least once. That, and then... There we go. Got himself. Didn't matter. Had more than enough time. On easy, it's easy, as you would expect. When you get to the like difficult or very difficult, the number of inputs you have and the time you have. Especially with like skimming the scum, it's like the whole pot's swirling around. Glistening stew. Pirate meal for 10. Okay, that opened everything up. So I got one of those. Cook with butterflies. Doesn't sound very safe. Yeah, why isn't the late great Carl Weathers in this? He can play. It'd be played by Malik Yoba. Kudos if you get that reference. Mound of veggies. Or was it the other way around? Malik Yoba was the bounty hunter and then Carl Weathers was playing him? Alright. That one's difficult, that one's difficult. Okay. Actually, I don't even have enough to make that one. At least do this. And that, you... on, y'all. Yeah, not very difficult. That red area is super small. Oops. There we go. Okay. So I thought it was one of them. It was the sleeveless cutoff shirt, the black shirt that was the thing. I was trying to remember who had that first. And the forced product placement with Burger King around that time. What a great restaurant. It sure is. Alright, so the only thing I gotta make, I gotta just get some more ingredients. I can make this one. I don't know if that's the last. I feel like you could fit at least 2 more recipes in there, but whether or not they'll unlock after the fact. When you get up to, like, say, like, cooking level 30. Right on the cusp of... Oh, can I buy something from you? Right on the cusp of rank 3 for being a pie ass. There we go. Hors d'oeuvre. Oh, I can give that to somebody as a gift. Okay. Hope it's all cured meats. I don't want to go in bad. There we go. Where's that guy at? Give him his bento.
Oh.
I sure as hell wasn't thinking any of that shit when I made it. Whatever you say, buddy.
Oh. Yoroshiku.
He's got an axe. There's no crop he can't grow. Hope he can grow poppies.
Yes.
Ooh, out of range. Mahi. What an ugly fish. Let's go talk to Julie. See if we can't upgrade at least something on them there cannons.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Magica.
Oh. That was easy. Oh, yeah, condition. What do I... I'm a regular at my shop. If I craft a bunch of stuff for you, I'll sharpen my skills before stepping aboard your ship and give you tons of tools to help you out. Craft cannons 3 times. Okay. Well. Alright. Let me fucking craft something. How to be a pie ass. I can't do anything anyways. Laser cannon. I got all the components. I need more superb components. Got a long ass reload time. I gotta make rings because I gotta have one of the trophies is having rings on all fingers and both your thumbs. Captain Squid Launcher firing freezing rockets. All right, that makes sense. Machine gun that can fire for 4 seconds. Yeah, I've not run into a lot of ethereal Augusta, but I'll probably get it. Shark stones. Oh, yeah, I have a couple of those. Oh, I can convert. That helps. So regular components. And then I run out of regular components to be able to make stuff, probably. Oh, I need more than that. All right, you know, we're just gonna have to come back. I think I can buy them from somebody. Probably this guy out here, but I don't feel like swimming out that way. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just head out. We'll go to Rich Island just because we're gonna have to anyways. Oh, actually, you know what I haven't done? Oh, okay. That was me hitting rank 3. I thought that was an actual... Is there just a... It's a drop-off point only. They're all fucking drop-off points. What I wanted to do... Where was that at? Oh. It's back here at the shrine. It's Camelop's still there, and they have stuff I could potentially get off them. Alright. I don't know how I can recruit Sugiura that way. Chitose Buster Holmes. Etsuko, the old lady from Osaka. And go around wearing a yukata. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. As well as cheat items, but I feel like that's just kind of a waste of points. But I do want the CDs. There's also a treasure chest. There's a couple places where you can get treasure chests. It's either a lot of money or, in this case, it's a lot of points. Along with other stuff. You know, let's just buy the CDs for now. And then we'll come back for the rest. Alright. If I want that treasure chest, I need at least 35 points. Which wouldn't be too bad if I can find Great Fortunes more often. Nope, I've just found 2 bad fortunes. It's only worth a point apiece. Does this shop have anything I need? Expensive rings. Oh. Ooh. Let's have him go around a fundoshi. Be a lot of people that would be happy to see that. I come back and finish all those at some point. It doesn't look like the plat for this will be too bad. Feels like it'll be a slightly, maybe a slightly longer game than...
Roger that.
7 Gaiden was. And that wasn't a hard plat. It was a little lengthy trying to get through all the Coliseum shit, and that's going to be the exact same problem I feel like this will have with the Pirate Coliseum. And I feel like eventually I will get myself to a point where that's not going to be an issue. What the fuck's our boat? Yeah, let's go. Can I change while I'm on the ship? Oh. That is new. Let me check and see. Got the captain's room over here. Oh, wow. This is very expanded. Holy shit. This isn't even the same fucking place. I'll start a party. Oh, I think that leads down to the common room as well. Ah, all right, I can change clothes over there. I mean, we got a bar and everything. Jesus Christ. Not even the same ship. Goromaru's common room. You can now enter the Goromaru's common room through the captain's quarters or the bow of the ship while in a safe area. There you can interact with the with the crew, cook, change your clothes, and even reminisce on chats you've had. You changed? Yes. Think of some of the other stuff we have. Yeah, we got the Rockstar outfit. I think that's just him with no shirt. Actually, no, I think he's in maybe fucking beach shorts. Cowboy. That one I'm not sure. I think that's him being sad in a fishing village. And there's Goromi. Get that one from Doris. No, that's the sad fishing village from Infinite Wealth version. There's a zombie. Dress him up as Kiryu. I already have one of those set up. A tattered sea dog. I can got other hats, but I want one where I can actually like really alter the colors. You even have Kiryu hair on this one. You can kind of customize Goro's stuff too, but there's less that you can do with that. See if I can customize that. You can put a little hat on him. It's like that's pretty much all you get. You get like the bow, you get an eye patch, and you get a hat. All these options were available pretty much for Kiryu as well. I mean, this entire menu's pretty much lifted almost entirely from 7 Gaiden. Oh man, I want to lift weights. Reminisce. Captain Beef here. Here, have a bouquet. Everybody, for the most part, should be doing pretty good. Nah. Do I even have more stuff here, or is it just the same shit? Yeah. Okay. You should be fine. That's neat. Yeah, we haven't been out for at least a bit, so if anybody's in bad spirits, I don't know what to tell them. Oh, there's planters up here now too. Plus, I can finally use my nets. On the deck in safe areas, you can attach the net to the Goromaru. Once you've traveled a certain distance, you can reel it in, netting you items. The type of items you can obtain in the distance required will vary between each net. Nets can be bought from shops as well as found in driftage. Yes. Attach materials net. And planters that I've seen, like, everywhere. Give them some plant drugs. Well, that means that NVIDIA Broadcast wasn't the problem. I didn't have to turn it off, but that's okay. I'll turn it back on once I get to talk time here in a little bit. Yeah, there's a shitload of stuff to do. Some of it lifted almost entirely wholesale from Infinite Wealth, as you would expect. Actually need more eggs and milk, but unlike real life, we shouldn't have a problem finding eggs. Oh, who do we need to talk to? Ship off. Oh, yeah, we need to assign folks. Since we haven't done that. The steering wheel. Oh, well. Now we do crew formation. In fighting against strong pirate crews, there will be a battle on deck following the cannon fight in which the boarding squad will accompany you. The boarding squad is made up of 5 members, with one of them set as a squad leader. Crew members with high attack and defense are especially useful here. If you set a crew member with a squad leader trait as a squad leader, they will provide a unique effect. By assigning a support squad, they'll be able to provide a supporting effect for your boarding squad. Optimizing both will be key to your success against formidable pirate crews. Yeah, I mean, apparently they're obviously working on VF6. They have Project Century, which we don't know any more about right now, and they have to have something going for the 20th anniversary. I don't know what they could have in store for us. And they were working on this up until recently, and they're going to be doing post-release work. Plus, we know they're going to be working, if not already working on Like a Dragon 9. That's going to happen. All right. Need somebody good on the cannons. Let's see, port, starboard. That's boarding. Oh, the boarding squad's over here. Squad leader. That's a support squad. At this point, I would rather have... I do have Ichi. at any given time so I can interact with them. Here, have some curry.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。最高です。ありがとうございます。
All right, that works.
ありがとうございます。
本当？ありがとう。
Plus, if I take them out with me, they're going to level up pretty fast, too.
わあ、ありがとう。 わあ、ありがとう。
Why do they have the same voice?
わあ、ありがとう。
All right. Now let's go ahead and customize the ship.
お疲れ。おお疲れ。
Change
さ
appearance.
てさて。
Set a different one. There we go.
生かしとるの。
I thought I bought a sail.
で
You just put yourself on the front of the ship. Oh, man. Oh, no.
生かしとるの。俺もええな。
All kinds of options. Oh, man. I need to get that one. Have the Kamurocho sign there. And spikes. I wonder if those actually... They probably don't help. You're ramming into ships.
最高や。これが俺の五郎丸や。
There we go.
一丁始めるか。
Upgrade performance. Additional port cannon. Starboard cannon. Additional repairs. Durability boost would be good.
よし、できたぞ。これでいいか。よし、できたぞ。いい感じだな。よし、できたぞ。
And then down to here. That's going to be expensive. Some of these, I wonder if it's kind of like with Kiryu's health upgrades in 7 Gaiden, where after a while it's just like, yeah, you can just keep pumping money into it. There's no real... you're not going to run out of... running out of stuff there.
これでいいよし。
Just a matter of, do you have enough money?
よし、できたぞ。
At least a couple into these.
これでいいよし。
Especially while it's cheap.
いい感じだな。さてさて。
Buy flamethrowers. Machine guns. Okay, you can freeze. Let's do high damage to the stern of an enemy ship. Okay, gotta unlock those. Rocket launcher. These I can buy. Keep those for now. Okay. We're heading to Rich Island. Anything else? Go around to... No, I've already found a lot of that. At the very least, we'll go to Rich Island. I'm going to go to the Central Lighthouse just to show off all this ship stuff. Oop, there's a link over here.
お、イルカだな。いつ見ても可愛
See
い
no
ね。
dolphins.
面がじ
Man, what you talking about? Those are Chicanos, man.
波の音、船の揺れ、気持ちいいな。いっぱいやりたくなってくるぜ。
お前何かにかこつけてただ単に酒飲みたいだけやろ。
まあ否定はしねえ。だが酒が合うシチュエーションってのが存在するのも事実だ。
Oh, no, it's a trading ship.
聞か
Over
せて
there.
もらおうか。そのシチュエーションとやら。
まず第3位、
ランキング形式なんか？
野球観戦だ。中継見てヤジ飛ばしながら飲む酒はストレス解消に持ってこい
Until
よ。
they beat you up.
いつかスタジアムでビール片手に観戦したいもんだな。
野球好きやったんよな。で
Loves baseball.
次やね
Lives on a small island with no baseball.
お宝を見つけた日の宴会。このために探してる。
Yeah, finding treasure.
では
Number one. Knight's arguing with Moana.
辛すぎて飲まないとやってられねえのさ。でかい喧嘩するとしばらく口。
なるほど。仲間ってのは。
That was a weird thing to talk about. At least there's only so many to have to worry about with him. And you can boost out of here. It still feels like... Oh, I saw something hopping over there.
よし、やるぞ。
Has this guy got anything? Components. I can give him that.
最高の冒険だ。
Yeah, you'll run into those ships, and they'll usually be trying to trade for something. And then there's also merchant ships you'll run into in safe areas, because anything around a lighthouse is a safe area. Once you get out of there, though, then it's going to be a little bit more dangerous. Why is there bear meat? And golden poo. And even though getting around, you can boost, it's a little slow. And you can see over here, these blue rings will usually act as at least kind of a fast travel. Oh yeah, check it out.
風が気持ちいいな。
Once you hit these, you can kind of just take off.
船長、狙われてない？
Are they after us? Yes. Are they about to get fucked up? Yes. There's only one ship. What? And down. Yeah, I feel like with him, that's going to be just what they do. They're like, hey, we're not bringing back what's-his-face. We'll just bring back Kaito-san. Can I catch the dolphins? Oh, it's an island I've already gone to, so I don't need to go there. What I want, though, are the goodies in front of it. Yes. Squid tentacles are worth a good bit. I didn't want to fire that. Check them out. And, ah! See you later.
うぜ。帰ってきやる。
Once they actually open it back up, you're supposed to have some treasure maps. There's treasures to find, but haven't quite gotten any more of those to show up yet.
もうすぐ着きそうだよ。
よし。
All right, this ship's a lot bigger than it was, especially with as small as that looks on the island. Like, the scale when you're out at sea is a little weird. Like, when you show up towards Hawaii and Honolulu, it's probably one of the lamest looking things I've seen in this series, like, ever. It looks really bad. Is it just like random buildings kind of jutting out of the water? It doesn't look right. And there the scale is like, yeah, this ship's like way too big compared to how it looks on the island.
楽しんでる？うん。ネレ島、マトランティス、ホノルルシティ、船長のおかげで。
We didn't find Mom though.
そっちは変わりないんか、モアナ。
Yeah, it's Noah's sister Moana.
あんたたちが島出たのついこの間だよ。こっちは大丈夫。でもそういえば前に追っ払ってくれた海賊たちがまだ少し島に残ってるみたい。
Want me to slice them up? I can do it.
今は大砲も船もないからそんなに面倒は起こしてないよ。ただあんたたちには船取られた恨み持ってるかもね。一応気をつけて。
Fuck them, I made the ship better. It's like no bounty hunters came to the island. Yeah,
どう
hope
か
not.
したの？
いや、俺の名前、真島五郎やったで。
え？嘘？
Yep.
じゃああなたも五郎なの？
What's he sniffing about?
わかった。
Goro smells
真
something.
島五郎ね。島にはしばらくいるの？この後この新五郎丸でマッドランティスに乗り込むんだ。
That is a big ship.
そう。でも今日は島でしっかり休んでいったら？自覚ないかもしれないけど、船旅は結構疲れがたまるんだから。
せやな。今晩はここで休んで、明日の朝出発や。
ノア、ちゃんと船長の言うこと聞くんだよ。この子のことお願いね。
わかっとる。安心せえ。
All right, let's go check on our animals. I sleep in a shed. Oh, there's Phoenix. All right, like, where the fuck have you been? Give me some food. Yeah, they were gonna get killed and we saved them. Majima felt bad. Yeah, Majima's heart belongs to somebody else. I mean, you can do that, Phoenix, if you provide eggs to us. Oh, yeah, there's onigiri. I mean, we should have a dog, too. Oh, big stretchy. No, we need to fucking feed the animals. Oh, okay. Alright, new features have been unlocked. Animals joining your crew with sufficient affection, rich island chain hook points, higher rank bugs and fish obtainable with the chain hook, and bounties on the island. We can at least make some money here. Alright, so we have to talk to the aminals. Hey there, Onigiri. What's your favorite rice ball filling? Is it salmon? Yep. That's gonna take a while. Oh, free fish. Oh, there's our dog. Get some of that high-end fucking pet food then.
Hmm?
Oh, I'll take eggs. Thank you. Means I can go cook that other thing that I haven't yet. I know I can get a cow at some point. Oh, the dog's name is Barkley. Good doggy. Chicken. Borf. Apparently my stuff from Matsumoto Shave Ice and Aloha Beer has shown up today. That means I have more shirts themed to this series. It gave me my namesake. The ugly fish that is the flounder. Oop. I can feed Goro as well while we're over here. Everybody, all I have left is the regular pet food. I don't think he cares. Aw, good face. Alright, everybody's been given food. You don't do that so often. What are you dipshits waiting here for? And dead. He keeps finding Tsuchinokos. Oh, that's just a fast way up here. Oh, I forgot. Did I plant something? I guess I did. Oh, garlic. I'll take that. Should be more stuff to catch because I've seen it flopping around. It's just more like, where is it? Oh, there's stuff in the trees. Haven't seen that. Use. What's a giant beetle? Yoink. I'm trying to think of how much Lupin stuff I have. I think really the only thing I have for Lupin from Discotheque was Castle of Cagliostro, because at this point I think I just realized Castle of Cagliostro was my first real introduction to Lupin, and it kind of ruined the character for me, because that rendition of the character is not the rendition that you see for most of the properties that it's produced. Bear meat. Bears? Well, not all the stops. I only have one herb. I have just enough eggs and milk. First time I biffed that hard. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do another movie for Netflix, because that was pretty good. Oops.
バッチグーやな。次行くで。
Skim that scum. Just randomly popping up. Like, where is this coming from?
最高の料理完成や。
What's everything I can cook now? Let's cook something easy that I might actually have the ingredients for. Let's see if that bumps me over. Just gonna make it with potatoes.
お料理開始や。
And we'll also see if they try to do another season of Like a Dragon on Amazon. Hopefully they do it better than they fucking did that first season. That was disappointing. I wanted to like it. There's aspects about it that I did like, but for the most part, not so much.
我ながら見事や。
Put me up over 29. Let's kick it to 30.
ほな行くで。
Damn it, keep hitting square on that one.
バッチグーやな。
Yeah, it was just weird because there's changes to that. I'd say the biggest issues for that was they introduced too many characters and they don't actually properly introduce them. They're just like, here's a person. Like, it's almost counting on you to know who these characters are in the terms of how the games go, so you can understand who they're supposed to be. Which is like, all right, that's not how to do that, but all right, cool. They introduce plot elements they never expand upon. Like, they talk about Yumi and her sister, and apparently their mom just drowning herself. Like, is this a part of a cult? Like, what is this all about? We only see that twice, and we never actually revisit it. It's just that this is the reason why they drifted apart. Yumi's sister's a new character, and not fucking worth it. Especially when she's just like, oh, I lost everything, I lost my daughter, because for whatever reason they made Haruka Yumi's sister's daughter, but not Yumi's daughter. I don't know why. Speaking of which, Haruka's fucking useless in that show. I don't know why they even have her. And same with Majima. They just kind of forgot he was there, and then he shows up at the end. Yeah, Yumi's sister thinks, like, she's lost the money, she lost her daughter, she tries to kill herself, and, like, all right, well, that maybe she'll stop being a dipshit and she'll stop being an asshole, and then 2 minutes later, she's right back to her normal self when she realizes Haruka's not dead. I'm like, then we didn't learn anything here. Yumi feels like more of a character, even though she's like important to the series. I feel like she's not that important, even in the game, the one game she's in. I don't even remember her being in fucking Zero. She was an important character as far as 1 is concerned, and grew up with Nishiki and Kiryu, but like doesn't show up. We get more of the original owner of Serena than we do Yumi in Zero. But Yumi at least has more stuff going on. The reason why Nishiki goes to kill Sohei Dojima, I think, is better. It's like, hey, we're not relying on the rape trope anymore. Pardon the use of that, as well as earlier when I used it. And just kind of offhand, it's like, no, the reasoning why Nishiki is just like, I'm fucking killing this guy, I think is a better reason, and it's a more fucked up reason, and it kind of makes sense a little bit more why he would go down the path he does, even though where he turns up in that story and what he's doing, it's like, all right, cool, man. Some location changes, like sometimes the show looks great, sometimes, especially when they're kind of just around Theater Square, it looks really cheap. it's a weird show that does a lot in 8 episodes, and not all of it pans out. They don't even fucking really wrap things up. Even the whole time where Kiryu's like, yeah, I want to be the Dragon of Dojima, based on somebody he saw, even though he apparently hates that person, but he wants to be that person, but didn't know that fucking Kazuma was that person the whole time. And I'm like, how did you not know that? And that's a surprise, like, right at the very end in the last episode. I'm like, okay, man, cool. And even though Nishiki knew the whole time, he blames Kiryu for his sister dying. It's like, yeah, that's not how that works. And you know the reason why she's dead. If you want to blame him for like, oh, well, we're all in this anyways because you got us into it by, you know, wanting to join the Yakuza and you're dragging all of us into it. You all kind of dragged yourselves into that by stealing from them in the very first episode, and you were going to get killed. You didn't have many options. And he even said, hey, I'll stick around. You guys fuck off with the money and get out of here so nobody can find us. I'll stick around and finish things up here, and I'll join you later. And then nobody left the fucking house, so they were everybody that was guilty of robbing the game center that was owned by Dojima's men, everybody's still in the house at the start of that. So it's just like, oh, you're all dipshits. You all were going to get caught anyways because you're just dumb. Like, you didn't have any options at this point. So just like, I don't know. I'll probably still fucking buy it if it ever came out on disc, but like, we'll see. Just one of those things where it's like, I'm probably not going to watch it again. I'm just going to fucking own it, you know? It reminds me, I still need to watch the damn Mike Takashi directed movie. I feel like at least that has bollocks. That knows it's a video game. Because a lot of changes were just like, yeah, you didn't need to make these. The same reason it's like, yeah, oh, that was one thing. Fucking Nishiki's sister actually is a real character in the show. That was a nice, and that was a bummer when she ultimately ends up dying. All right, I already got him up to 31. I don't know what else to do there. Yeah, there's so much about the show that could have been better and should have been better. And it is a weird thing where it's just like there's game-related stuff in there, but then it doesn't want to be related to the game at all. There's changes, really not even good changes. It feels like some of them are just for the sake of, hey, we're just gonna make changes. Like, we don't need to, but we're going to. So, have fun. Are these all... Oh, so most of these around here. Didn't realize there was fucking photo rally stuff here. Alright. Can't eat because I'm full. And we'll have a beer. Oh, good face. Want a gif of that. Just bust me. No, fuck off, Uber. God damn, I don't even think I think I've opened up my Uber app once recently just to try to order something, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. And now they just constantly send me push notifications like 50% off of this bullshit. I'm like, that's cool. No thanks. I need to start turning off more notifications. Be like, yeah, I don't want to hear any of this or see any of this. Okay, well, at least try to take this. I think we might be near the end of... We actually might not be even near the end of Chapter 2. I'd have to check. I don't have that open right now. Because obviously the FAQ is going to be a little while before that's ever completely finished. Yeah, because he's not even done with Chapter 2 stuff.
Oh,
We'll at least go to the call. We'll go to Madlantis in the Coliseum.
Apologize. I might let you go.
There we go.
手間取らせんなよ。
Go feed the gang one more time. Yeah.
Hmm?
I wonder if they can all join me when they're up to snuff. Have a cat on a boat. And a chicken.
Hmm?
What if they'll do a backflip?
Hmm?
Goro, where you at? Yeah, we'll see how the DMC show goes.
Hmm?
It's the same dude that was behind, well, not counting Warren Ellis because we don't talk about him no more. But you know, it's the same main creative guy that's behind the Castlevania shows, so it'll definitely get attention. Plus with DMC, and like DMC is just edgelord in general. It always has been.
Ready to die?
So the last time I played DMC 3, I was just like, yeah, I'm not playing through the story. It fucking, none of it makes sense, and young Dante is just too much. At least the gameplay's good.
暇つぶしにもならんわ。
Alright, man, let's go.
Oh,
Let's shove off. We're still not in the... Oh, we left the safe zone. Well, let's fucking just... Is there any more treasure? No? Oh, wait. What is this over here? Oh, I can't go there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't opened up yet. Like, there's... Some of these maps for this, the ocean parts is pretty big, but...
綺麗だな。もうすぐ着くんじゃないか。
No prepare to sail. But, yeah, some of them are like, you can probably kind of see it from the destinations. Like, that's not too big an area, but I haven't been able to fully explore that yet. I think there's hard boundary lines, but at the very least, there's stuff to... Even like right here near Nelly Island, like there's at least off to the east there's a big patch of land that's probably got something there, but we haven't been able to get there yet. Oh, let's see. When Ellis got the boot, his involvement in writing went with him, as his ideas were basically what we saw. Yeah, I mean, even with Castlevania, that was why it was weird when that first season finally showed up, because it was... That script fucking got written a while ago for Castlevania, and that was when it was still a movie. And they're like, here's a show. I'm like, okay. And then it went 4 seasons, and now there's 2 seasons of Nocturne. I'm like, all right.
Captain Mazuma.
Oh, there's that guy. Not Dash, no Chris. Yeah, we now have to go into the fucking Coliseum. All right, in the Pie-Ass Coliseum, the pirates of Madlantis vie for cash and glory. Only a limited number of matches are available to start, but by racking up victories and increasing your pirate rank, you'll unlock more. Strengthen your crew and your ship and aim to win them all. You didn't like doing fucking that stuff in 7 Gaiden? Holy shit. Get ready. Oh, now we can catch the spiders. Probably go to booty. No, don't want to. Get out of here. Did it beat 4,000 enemies? Down here it'll be the rare 3-assed spider. Oh, speaking of asses. Hey man, you want to join?
Oh.
Defeated the Cray Pirates. Oh, okay, so I gotta go beat them. Yep. Can't go down here. There's golf here, apparently. And an arcade. And somebody I can recruit, but we haven't gotten access to that yet. Bet your ass.
Oh.
Captaining the ship Ancient Blood. Let the games begin. Excuse me, sir. Did you also introduce episodes of G Gundam? Are you Terrence Trent D'Arby? Oh yeah, we haven't actually seen this part yet. But we have seen it in the trailers. Uh-oh. Hope you like Splash Mountain.
大丈夫。船長、カジそのままだ。
Oh shit. I think we're coming out to Treasure Island.
こんなのエンシェントブラッドにかけるだろうがよ。おい、始まってこの間賞金かけられたやつか。つってもはした金だ。
There's the random guys drinking wine. That's Samoa Joey.
Queen, 例の日本人ヤクザです。そう。ウブな船長のデビュー戦ね。たっぷり血が流れそうじゃない。
さあ、間もなくです。皆様、意中の船はお決まりでしょうか。ガンガンかけてお稼ぎください。パイレーツコロシアム。
Can we just fight, please? I'll whip this guy's ass.
10秒前。やるでも準備はええな。
Are you ready, guys? You got your guns on.
張り切っていけや。祭りでっしゃ。
Oop. Right in the line of fire. fucking multi-track drift. Fuck it. Take him down with that hit anyways. I'm gonna go board him. Ooh. Fucking group of weirdos. We're gonna be very outnumbered. Once your cannon fire has made mincemeat of an enemy ship, you and your cohort can board it to take on the crew in a melee deck battle free-for-all. For these battles, you can put together a boarding squad of up to 20 members for gold and glory. The key to conquering the enemy ship is how you assemble and train your crew members. Recruit them in places like Hawaii or Madlantis, and train them into becoming the most fearsome crew these waters have seen. Yep. Pretty much just fucking basically just doing the same team battles as last time. Voltage gauge. Support squads don't do anything, but they give you support stuff. Support skills will be activated when the voltage gauge is charged. Charge gauge. The gauge charges as battles progress, but the speed in which it charges can vary depending upon the circumstances of the battle, as well as various squad leader traits and skills. Beat leaders proactively. Okay. I killed Charles Napier. Oh, no health. Either way. I mean, it's the opening battle. If I lose that, then I suck. Well, tell them to go to hell. Call them an Illinois Nazi.
見事なデビュー戦を飾られましたね、キャプテン真島。マッドランティス中が五郎丸の名を覚えましたよ。
まだまだいけるで。
そうでしょうとも。ですが、まずはマッドランティスからお祝いの席をご用意したと伝言を預かっております。
ん？祝いの席？
招待主はクイーン・ミシェルと海賊王レイモンド・ローのご両名。
Is he related to martial law?
こちら招待とは名ばかりのご命令です。キャプテンには今すぐお運びいただきます。
さて、どないしよう。知らんもんに命令される筋合いはないの。
私の言い方が良くなかったんでしょうが、これは全然悪い話ではないんです。特にクイーンに気に入られれば、マッドランティスでの地位が保証されるでしょう。もしかしたら、モーティマーの懸賞金だって。
船長、多分これはいい話だよ。むしろね。
やれやれ。マサルは人がええの。
もしクイーンに何か魂胆があんなら、ここは彼女の庭だ。俺らを囲んじまえば済む。それにそもそも俺らに取られて困るようなもんもない。今は警戒しすぎる理由がないってことだ。
Oh, very well.
お前、思ってたよりいい船長になれそうだな。
俺は最初から分かってたよ。
Yeah, but you don't think fucking Goro's a tiger. You think he's a cat. What do you know, Noah? All this time in the sun, and Majima is still very pale. in 60. It's just somebody walking around and carrying fucking hookah. Damn, lady.
お招きいただいて光栄や、クイーン・ミシェル。
海賊王レイモンド・ローだ。
That just sounds
見事
wrong.
なデビュー戦だったな、船長。モーティマが驚いてたよ。なあ。
そちらのクルーの中に古い友人の顔もありましたのでね。何年ぶりになるのかな、ジェイソン。
先に友人を辞めたのはお前の方からだ。
ちなみに俺のことは覚えてないのかな、モーティマ。
下っ端が口を挟むな。立場をわきまえろ。
呼ばれてきたゲストというのが俺らの立場だよな。
その通りや。
男の子たちがけなげにマウントを取り合ってるの？
キャプテン真島、五郎丸のご活躍を認め、クイーン・ミシェルから免状をお渡しし
Oh,
ま
does
す。
this give me access to the rest of Atlantis?
お前、
お静かに、ジェイソン。
いやでも、なんや。
ナオミ姉ちゃん？
Oh.
あ？
Oh.
後でね、ノア。
That's his other sister. What the fuck is she doing here?
私はクイーン・ミシェルにお仕えしております。ナオミ・リッチです。
俺の娘はホノルルシティにいるんじゃなかったか。なんでこんなとこに。たく。これが免状かいな。
マッドランティスで出入りできる区画が広がります。他にもパイレーツコロシアム出場者はそのステータスに応じて権限が増え
I don't know, but I know
パイレーツコロシアム。
Jason and Noah were on that island because Noah got sick. And Jason's like, well, this will be a better place than being in Honolulu. But ultimately that meant,
よろしいですか。
I
うちの船長はモー
guess
テ
his
ィマに
supposed
賞金を
ex-wife,
か
they
けら
never
れてま
got
してね。
they never got divorced, but
ありがたいかなって。
そんなさ
what
ま
am
つ
I
な。
missing here? But yeah, Jason had a wife and also an older daughter, plus Moana and Noah. But Naomi was old enough that when Noah was born, she was already, I think, like in high school or going off to college. But they hadn't seen each other in quite a while, so he had no idea. He had no idea where she was, nor would he think he would run into her here.
では、一言
I'm
よ
trying to
ろ
think
し
of
い
what
ですか。
I think they're talking about the Coliseum.
うちの船長はモーティマに賞金
Oh,
を。
okay, he's talking about the bounty. Yeah.
話にクイーンを巻き込むな。改めて言う。立場をわきまえろ。
Look forward to beating that guy's ass.
今のはモーティマに一理ある。それに
クイーンはあなたたちがネレ島から来たことを知ってる。あの島には秘密があるの。それを探ってきてもらえない？
Oh, she's there for
急に何
probably not a bad reason.
あなたはネレ島にいてもおかしくない立場。自由に出入りできる。それがクイーンがあなたをここに招待した本当の理由。
人がそばにいるのに内緒話か、ナオミ。お前はそんな礼儀知らずの女じゃあるまい。よほど大事な要件か。
失礼しました、レイモンド様。私、好みの男を見ると誘惑せずにはいられないんです。
俺は誘惑されたことないな。
Well, you're not ROH champion
わきまえ
anymore.
てのことです。キャプテン真島、失礼しました。
ここでいつまでも長いしとったらまた礼儀知らず言われそうやね。
キャプテンマジンマ、パイレーツコロシアムでのさらなる活躍を期待する。
Okay. It's all still very mysterious. Why does this look like a stage out of RE4? She's not answering my calls. We haven't talked, but apparently she's had the same phone number for like a decade. It feels like they would do it on the yearly.
Hmm? Hi.
We're gonna go to the circus? Oh wait, no, we're going to the hallway that I've seen in the demo too. Where they wouldn't let you access it there. They're like, nope, you can't go here. I'm like, oh, alright. No, I want to go to the arcade. Let me go there. I guess I can. What's this over here? Oh, the casino. Trattoria Cove. It's an Italian restaurant?
Hope you're ready to die. I'll let you guys.
Slice.
Well,
Oh, we're already here.
Aloha.
Doesn't look like a restaurant. I don't know if I want to eat caviar from here, but... You know what?
Thanks.
Did you even have that with anything else? Anything else, Majima? No. There's a shop over here. Oh.
Come on.
Right next door? Oh no, it's below us, I think.
Can't you go any lower?
Which tends to happen.
Oh, now this.
Although... I just gotta fight him. Well, we'll come back to that. Is he on the outside? Oh, it's probably down there.
Sorry, it won't help.
There's our stairs.
Well, which do you How about you throw in one of those?
Looks like you found a thing or two. Hey.
Yeah, what you got? Animu. Oh, need more CDs. Mostly just hauls.
It's a pleasure. Hope to see you again.
Which I'll eventually have to buy. Fish out here? Oh, yeah. You know, they're all too damn far away, apparently. Alright, let's go head over to the cave.
Oh, now this I need.
Ho ho. And Darkstar, welcome in. Oh, this takes us like right through here. Okay. Funny that they even have UFO catchers here. Catch a pirate Boon-chan. A big one too.
よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙います？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
You even lift him up by the hat? No, just slid it back.
よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします？うまく狙えましたか？
Let's see. Otherwise, he's too fat. There we go. Maybe. Winner. Pirate boss Boon-chan. That one looks like it's got a beard. It's either that or it's... Oh no, I think it's a scar. Oh, never mind. Well, at least we got one. Yes, we have those. Oh no, clowns. Welcome. 2 modes of play here. Closest to the... Oh, it's just fucking golf then. Bingo is his name. Oh, let's go. Party pie ass. Yep. Standard stuff. I don't know how they're going to create wind down here in a cave. But... Probably best not to ask questions. It's not gonna hit anything. Damn. Bad timing. Guess I'm not timed on this. Alright, now it's moving faster. Shit. Oh, I got it. I thought I missed it. Carry. Wind. Cool. do closest to the pin as well. Why not? No, it's like, even in this place, we're still going to reuse this fucking minigame. You don't have a choice. Yeah. Get fucked. And that's going to probably come up short. Pretty good though. I got the damn flag. Oops, that's gonna be way off. Fuck. Still 100, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I thought I had some good stuff. I think I found on like Flickr where they were kind of explaining, hey, when you're reading stuff, you can. This is how far shots go. This is how certain people work. This is how you do certain things in the game that they just don't tell you about. Oops. That was a shit shot. I do love that game just has numerous amounts of layers to it. I overshot. Oh. I know the wind was pushing, but that pushed way more than it should have. And that didn't push anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Yeah, not bad. See if I can buy anything with the 2,000 points I have. Or if it's all, like, legit expensive. Uh, 6,000 on that. Super Monkey Ball. The clown. Like those. I'm not going to spend my points on those. I feel like I've found enough of these luxury watches and Swiss watches anyways, just on my own. Just have to come back and get 6,000 points together to be able to... Ooh, can't fight that guy. Well, I can. Actually, I haven't saved in a while. $16,000 would be nice. Actually, you know what? Let's try it out. Let's see how bad it is. I can always reload. 16,000 bucks right off the bat would be a hell of a get. off the bat. He's beating the piss out of me. I think I got food. Oh, my heat gauge is full. Then I just need health. That works. This guy. Nope. Hit the fucking barrel. I don't think I have enough in here to actually really help me out. I guess just hit and run. I can fucking do that. Camera angles are not helping. I should heal. Trying to have him do one of those so I can actually do the counter, but no knock up here to help. Come here. As long as I got healing items, that actually wasn't that bad. That's a chunk of change I just got. I'll take it. And save. Because I got money. What else is here in the old circus? VF3. Anything good in the, No. It's the takoyaki dude. It's taco, I guess. Excuse me, ma'am. You got a bug problem over here?
Hello.
What you got? Popcorn, pretzels, super spicy frankfurter, hot dog, cola, fried chicken, potato wedges. I know this looks a lot like I think it was a flagon that fucking, might have been Aloha Beer that was selling it. That was like one of the most expensive things they were selling. Which would have been nice to have, but it's like, it's kind of Kind of a bit much.
いただきます。
Tequila.
ごちそうさん。
Thanks.
Got any gin here, please? I was kind of hoping for more stuff here, but I guess if you really want to play more video games, you just got to go to back to Hawaii. Oop. Let's grab those. Let me make our way over here. Ew. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Actually, that does kind of make sense. I've had some that are a little bit pinier, but I do enjoy gin. Make it Tom Collins. Just don't mix it with frozen pie crust and cloves.
Get your ass ready.
Let's go see Mom. Did I blow up that sign, or was it already like that? We'll say it was already like that. You don't have anything I need other than soda water for gin.
Thanks so much.
Oh, what's going on up here? Is this a place I can hang out at? Yes.
Hmm? Hi.
No, that means they're all dead. You're around much faster by boat. Oh, so those are just taxi cabs. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it would be a lot faster than fucking walking around everywhere. Ugh. Maybe we can heal up here. Out of my way. You have this hallway and there's just like nothing to do here. Bunch of bars, no places to go into though. Any bar is apparently over here. Oh, I can show you Bang Bang batting. We don't have normal batting cages in this game because for some reason they just don't exist in Honolulu. They didn't have them there. We have a weird rendition of batting cages here. Yes, you hit exploding barrels with cannonballs with a baseball bat. And giant fuck off treasure chests. Don't ask how that works. Whoa. Oh,
Are you kidding?
Shit. I'll save my special shot for later.
That's the way.
The special shot, you can only get a couple of them. Special swing. It'll clear everything out, including the lock.
Unbelievable!
Maybe I'll do that on stage 4.
Putting on a clinic.
Ouch. Heater.
Are you kidding? Now there it is!
Alright. Let's not do it on this shot. I don't like those arcing ones. There we go. No. I do need to see what he's offering for prizes again. Clearly, that chest that's right behind him, which I need a lot of points for. Oh, I can get Gary Buster Holmes, and I can get Kaito here. I don't know why here, but you know what? Oh, yeah, that's one thing. Total War, I forgot there was Angry Birds tracks in here, too, for some reason. Jesus Christ. That gave me a lot of points? What the hell? Was that just off of buying the CDs? That was a massive jump in points. Yeah, CD Greedy. That gave me fucking like 30,000 points. I'm almost already like 2/3 of the way up to fucking rank 4. Damn. Apocalypse close. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let me take a look, because I haven't really looked at the challenges. Wouldn't have been for that. I already played through the Ocean Hunter. Yeah, I was trying to remember who owned Rovio. That would make sense. Not battle, where was that? It's even walking, it doesn't give you that many points. I just got 30,000 points for fucking basically nothing. $1,000, $5,000. Yeah, 30,000. Which is kind of crazy. That's a nice boost. That'll get me up to rank 4 pretty soon. I need 6 more items to get this, and that's another 3,000 points. It's probably more related to this, because there's a couple of things related to clothing items for trophies. Treat the animals in the Grow Kingdom to essence of pet snacks one time. What? Okay. Alright, I'm going to save here. I'm not done yet, although I might swap over to talk time here in a moment. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, though, so give me a moment. I'm going to go take care of that, and I will be right back. make no promises about falling in. All right, hold on. Let me get this saved again. Yeah, I'm already like 11 hours into the game, and I'm still like, I don't even know where I'm at in chapter 2. And I have all that left to go. All right. Let me get, has that been running? Okay. So it feels like video broadcast requires more GPU power, and there's new shit they've added to it as well that probably requires a much stronger, much stronger GPU. Did that get us back on here? No. Properties. Why is that? Are we good? Yeah. Let me try redoing this. I mean, deactivate, activate. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Yeah. Because I've been meaning to just kind of sit down and talk for a little bit, just because I haven't. Because let me move closer. Just because, obviously, things have changed. Oh, we got an ad coming up, so that doesn't help either. Get a little bit closer. Still feels like there's some noise, even though I have noise removal. Plus, I haven't shaved in like fucking 2 days. So, that's great. That's all right. But I've been wanting to sit down and just talk anyways. So I guess we'll take the time to do that. Let me check my phone. I was about to say, what is even supposed to show up? I forgot. I have a thing of CeraVe facial cleanser. I've like pushed it back multiple times where I was like, I don't need this to show up. It doesn't need to. It's like I haven't run out of my other bottle. I still haven't run out of it. And I've had that thing for like a year and a half. So yeah, just finish off my beer and talk. So it's been a little while, obviously, since I've sat down and just chatted, I guess. I mean, I kind of did on New Year's on stream. So things have been happening since then, and things have changed. I'm sure some of the folks here that are watching have already noticed it anyways, as I've talked about it with them in my Discord and whatnot. But you know, I'm clearly not on Meta products anymore. For the few of you that were on there, either on Instagram and Facebook, maybe just Facebook, maybe just Instagram, depending upon where you were following me at. Yeah, I'm just not on those places anymore. I'm still kind of deliberating whether or not I made the right decision. It was based on, I think, something good with the way that those platforms. I need to take that chat off of there. I don't need that on screen. But actually, I guess I could. And we're in an ad break. It's okay. But with the way things were going on there, knowing how Meta was just like, hey, we're getting rid of our third-party fact checkers. We're bringing it in-house. We're letting things happen that we haven't let happen in a while in terms of what people can post and what they can talk about. I love the fact that they're like, we're going to move the fact checking to Texas, as that if that's going to somehow make it better, just with the general inherent bias towards anything that takes place in California, despite the fact that if you know and you've been to fucking California, large swaths of California are very conservative. So go to my hometown. It certainly is. It was one of those things where when I saw it, I was like, oh, I've seen this before. This is what was going to happen with Twitter and what has happened with Twitter. And I left there. And I was in Twitter for like 13, 14 years. But I knew, and that was before it got really bad. I was just like, I probably shouldn't be here anymore. So I left. Yeah, the tax breaks would help. Actually, I guess having the chat on screen will help when I when I put this up, so people will have some kind of So I feel like sometimes with the VODs, the chat's not on screen. It's like, oh yeah, you can't tell what's actually going on. So without it on screen, I'm just kind of talking to nobody. Yeah, certainly in when VODs go up, but that's a separate point. It just was one of those things when Zuckerberg fucking decided, okay, I'm going to do this. It's just like, all right, man, I already know that, and we've already seen it in the last month because goddamn, it's only been a month. We've already seen how many companies, we already knew that they were just kind of performative in general with all the things they did. We knew they were performative with what they did. But in this case, it was like you're no-toeing, you're bowing down, you're trying to basically go, hey, I don't want this incoming administration who is just gonna kind of do whatever the fuck they want, and they have. Like we don't want to run into problems with them. So how many companies, how many people, how many places have done things related to that? Leaving the Meta ecosystem in some ways was actually kind of easy. I've left Instagram before in the past. I had an account years ago. I think I closed it like 2017, 2018 because I just wasn't using it. I wasn't happy using it or being there, so I just kind of left. And then for a couple of reasons, I ended up making a new account, later on, just to follow people that I was following on YouTube, but I knew it's like, oh yeah, I want to see what they're up to, and they post a lot on Instagram. Okay, fine. Then we'll go to Instagram and see what they're doing there. So that was really the only reason I was back there. But I got into it, and Facebook I kind of stopped using for the most part. Like I was on there, I was commenting on things. I wasn't sharing a lot there for a long time, even though I was on Facebook. I think I joined there like 2008. So like that's still, 15, 16 years worth of history. But I wasn't posting a lot there anyways, because it's like my own personal projects. I was like, nobody gives a shit. Or the algorithm's not showing it to them. And some people I just was like, whatever. But yeah, I don't know about people deleting Twitter now. A few years ago, maybe not as bad. For major people, I feel like, yeah, because that's just going to end up causing problems like with impersonation. For me, it's just like, it doesn't matter. Like nobody's impersonating me. I hope. It'd be kind of shitty if they did. But sorry, I was turning my PS5 off. But Facebook, I was on there just because there was a couple of people who I also followed on Twitter when I had Twitter. And, once I closed that, I only had just the one avenue, mainly a couple of folks that I know that live in Japan. And Japan, I've got something caught in my throat there. Thanks. But I also used it for Messenger because Messenger was just the easiest way to get a hold of people. And sadly, you can't use Messenger unless you have a Facebook account. And the best you can do is deactivate it. And I'm like, I don't want to deactivate because I don't want to go back. But if I still have it there, then I'm kind of likely to just start using it again. But that one was a little bit easier. It's there's people I follow online, the chat app line, not online. But there's a couple of folks that I just said, hey, I need to get a hold of you before I get there. And when I get there, do you have this app? Yeah. Okay, cool. Especially my buddy Matthew, where it's just like, I need to get a hold of you leading up to the trip that I'm taking this year. And, just otherwise I have no way of getting a hold of you. And that's going to be a problem. So, with him and my friend Will, she's online, which I guess she only had just for work purposes, but she's kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I have it. So that way I can try to get a hold of them. Losing Messenger though is going to be the hardest part to still kind of get past, just because it cuts me off from people, even if they have my phone number. Like you're just not going to hear from them very easily, and having something that convenient Like some moved over to Signal, but you know, they don't use that super often, right? And Instagram honestly, I like using, even though I think the way they handle their feeds and their algorithm, where you just really can't fucking, they just kind of show you whatever. Or if you interact with one or two specific types of things, that's the main thing you get. And I'm like, no, I want to see what the people I follow are posting. You need to prioritize that. There's no way of, even Facebook's fucked with that for years, with having like, hey, can I see just a most recent feed? Because the normal one's just like, here's ads and here's a bunch of bullshit, or here's posts from groups you've never fucking heard of. And I'm like, I haven't fucked with groups there in a long time, just because it's like, that's an extra bit of bullshit I don't need to be interacting with. But Instagram said I liked using. It was an okay way in some aspects to get stuff seen. Obviously, trying to post to social media and getting seen, even on Blue Sky, is tough. But Instagram can be really tough. But part of my interactions there, and it wasn't like like me being weird or, you know, not like the really bad aspect. It's like, oh, like, hey, are you sending messages and doing weird shit or leaving weird comments? No. Really, it was just me internally dealing with stuff related to how I interacted with Instagram. But in a nutshell, it did become, at least with one or two people, it became parasocial. And I knew it, and I knew it for a little while. And it was just something where it's like, the only way I can handle this, and knowing, and just the shame of, posting things or just trying to get somebody's attention and wanting that attention. It's bad. And when you notice it, there's shame that comes with it, and you beat yourself up about it. And I thought, okay, if this is how I'm going to be using this, I can't. I need to step away from it completely and just excise it and give myself distance from all of that. It was, that was kind of that way for a little while. And by a little while, I'd say probably like a year or so. It wasn't very good. And I tried stepping away from it in 2024, and I kind of did, but it was also harder because there's multiple ways of being able to interact with it. You can either use a mobile browser or a mobile app. You can log on to it and use it on a PC, obviously, through a web browser there. So it's just kind of like, nope, I gotta go. So mixing that in with the fact that Meta was just deciding we're gonna fucking get in bed with fascists. I'm losing a lot in the process, and I have, because at this point the accounts are gone. Like I've already passed the 30-day mark. I cannot retrieve them. I got all my data, which is great. I got all the posts and stuff, which, man, I wish I had known. If I had downloaded my data from Instagram like 2 years ago, when I wanted to take some of the reels I had there and turn them into shorts on YouTube, I could have gotten perfectly fine, high quality versions of those reels. Because once I downloaded the data, I'm just like, oh, fuck, I got all my reels here, and they're all in great quality. They got all the audio. I'm like, so even if I couldn't use the audio, I could at the very least, could use those. Like, I think I put up the hotcake mon that I got from Family Mart 2 years ago, and I ended up having to like screen record it and some shit. It looked like crap. And I could have had a much easier time doing that. So, now that they're gone, it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say I feel better. It is kind of nice how much less you kind of look at screens when you don't have those things as distractions. And some people have better willpower than I do. And I'm not as bad. I'm not endlessly scrolling through, YouTube shorts or Instagram reels or anything. And I'm not on TikTok. I think I downloaded the app, but I never signed up for it. Or if I did, I closed the account. I can't remember. But like, that's just not the way I'm on there and doing things. But at the same time, how much time did I spend on those? Probably more than I should have. Certainly, that's kind of the nice part about Blue Sky is that generally my feed is slow enough. I don't have to worry about it. You scroll a little bit and you're already caught up with the posts that are there, and I'm like, oh, okay, fucking, I guess I'll check again in like 2 hours. I think the worst part about all of it is just how cut off from the world I feel. And I already felt that way just in general. I just felt alone. And, you know, in some ways out of the loop, at least with like, I mean, I try to keep up with the news as much as I can, and I see things in the few feeds I have now online to try to not be just completely in the dark, but certainly just to kind of not be overwhelmed too much, because things in the last month, as I said, have just been an absolute dumpster fire, and it's just going to get worse. And I don't know how well I could put up with that, being constantly informed. So I also know people that are maybe too well informed, and they seem miserable, like they just know too much about what's going on, either in the past or present, or what could possibly happen in the future. But, you know, in general, like since I started working, I don't see people. I see my roommates, I see my coworkers, and that's kind of it. And now other people, like some of them follow me on Blue Sky, some of them might now have joined, but you know, they're not following me there. Obviously, they don't have to. But it just feels very lonely, and with work having been um a bit rougher lately as we've picked back up and we've still been down a person, it just and having just management either do stupid shit, or you know, I fuck something up, my teammates fuck up something, and it just kind of makes things way harder than it should be. It's been, the last month has been somehow very easy but also very tough. And now I just, and post anywhere I can still post, it just feels like I'm, you know, throwing shit into the wind and watching it flutter away. That part I got to get over, just because it's just like, you know what, fuck, I'm just going to post whatever I want. Who cares? If no one sees it, then who cares? Just post what you want. Just don't be a fucking weirdo, you know? Um, but that's why I've consolidated my presence really just to Blue Sky, and that's it. I'm still on YouTube, but I'm not doing much there. I have ideas for series because obviously I'm going to Japan in 2 months, just less than 2 months. Um, so I've got stuff I want to shoot there. Plus, I want to vlog while I'm there. But leading up to it and beyond that, I don't know. Once I finish whatever I decide to shoot there, I've had a lot of free time since I finished the Onomichi series, because holy fuck, I finished it. But like I finished it and then was like, I'm gonna do the long form video. I don't know. Okay, I put it together. That didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to, because I figured I was just gonna put, you know, all the stuff, you know, each project together and then just re-export everything. But I had a pain in the ass exporting that final episode and not having the thank you for watching at the very end. If you watch part 4 and you look at the text, thank you for watching at the very end of the video, it fucking flickers, and that was the best I could get out of it, because for whatever reason Vegas Pro just kept fucking that up. So ultimately, like when I put the long form video together, I just pieced together the finalized videos. So there's fixes I didn't get to do, but there's little things I had to redo anyways just to make sure it exported, because I was like, I need less fail points in this motherfucker to get it out and be done with it. Maybe one day I'll do a full post mortem, but I don't think I really ever did for Yokohama either, and it's really not that interesting. But since I've finished that, I was a little listless afterwards, because that was a cloud that was just kind of hanging over my head for a while. And I was like, I'm never going to get this done. But doing like literally anything else in my off time, and not working on that made me feel like shit. So it's like sometimes I just wouldn't do anything. And now it's like I don't have that hanging over my head anymore. It's done. Like I finished it. That project is done, finally in the bag. Don't have to worry about it no more. So, I mean, in some ways, I've just kind of been playing video games, and I need to get back to my amigurumi and start knitting again. I started one of the projects and had to print it on the back burner since I was trying to finish up Onomichi, and now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Aside from that, instead of just not having that anymore, I haven't been streaming, obviously, but I just have not had the inclination to do it. I got Pirate Yakuza and I was like, I might stream some of this, but it's like I just started it, and until today, I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna stream it that. Yeah, why not? Fucking I'll just play the game and enjoy it. I could have streamed all the stuff I was doing for Infinite Wealth to finish up the plat on that, and I never did. Some ways it's it's not really burnout. It's just like I don't want to devote the time to that. And other things, it's like I don't know. Obviously, if I didn't want to make stuff, I wouldn't be still working on ideas and making art assets for future series, and doing notes and shit. I'm not going to do anything, I think, for this time around in Japan that's anywhere near as fucking crazy as Yokohama or Onomichi, for sure. It's just that's the fact that I even finished those is crazy, because those were big ass projects. I don't want to take anything on that crazy again. But I think when I have more of a finalized idea of what I want to do, I can talk about that. Because yeah, it's less than 2 months. I fly out on April 21st. I guess that can also be, like, you guys already know. For anybody that's not aware, I am going back to Japan on April 21st. Looking at my calendar here. So I'll arrive there on April 22nd, and I'm there for 3 weeks. I'll fly back on May 13th. So let's hope, with all the airline shit that's been happening in the last month as well, that that can go okay. Yeah, I guess as long as nothing happens between Seattle and Tokyo, we'll be fine. Between here and Seattle, I don't know. For streaming, I don't know. I've kind of lost touch with as well. Like, I don't keep up with anybody else streaming. Like, DNC, I think, still does it every day. I haven't watched his stream in like a year or two, because that's not it's not really all that interesting to me. What, like on plane ticket prices? It feels like it's really expensive to fly domestically, but not internationally. I mean, I haven't checked my ticket in a little while, but the last time I think I checked, it wasn't even up anymore, so maybe it's sold out finally. But there was definitely cheap round trip tickets around the same time I'm going. Yeah, I don't really, DNC I haven't watched. I don't even. Lord BBH was the only other person I was like subbing to actively and watching, and he either streams late enough now where it's just like, yeah, I'll tune in for like an hour maybe and put it on the background, but I'm not paying attention. And his main Monday show, I don't tune into because it starts while I'm at work, and by the time I get home, it's most of the way over. So I'm like, all right, catch the VOD, I guess. And at the very least, with like YouTube stuff, I still follow some people. Obviously, there's folks that are on there that I follow and support on Patreon. That's kind of, I guess, what I do there. But even that, I don't know. Some of them, I won't even touch that subject. It's probably too much to too much to bring up. Yeah, it's where life is right now, I guess. I'm not done doing these things, and obviously I still like making videos, and I'm gonna want to vlog while I'm in Japan, and the aforementioned video ideas, stuff like that. And I have all the equipment now to really do it. I have my iPad. I have a mouse and keyboard that connects to the iPad, so I can hopefully edit video a little bit better. I got to get a case for that sucker. 'Cause it's not a big keyboard and mouse, but it would be a lot easier to just have kind of like a hard shell case to put it in and take it with me. But, I have all these things, and I feel like that's kind of where I guess just things are at now is I'm not giving them up. I'm not leaving, but I'm not doing it at any pace other than the pace I dictate for myself. And if I want to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, fuck it. Um, I feel like I've had that conversation with one of my roommates because he's just like, "Oh, you could do this, or you could, especially doing stuff here in the city where it's just like, yeah, I'll figure that out if I want to do anything here in Las Vegas when I want to do it." But for the most part, there's more than enough Vegas vloggers, and they're going to cover the strip. I don't really give a shit about the strip, and there's probably enough that also cover off strip stuff. I'm just like, okay, I'm going into a niche that's already pretty well covered. And it's not where my interests lie, and just different ideas. And it's like, yeah, I guess I'm really not interested in growing the channels anymore because I've put out the projects I want to put out, and I have promoted them, and I've had people help promote them, and they do what they do. And I just have kind of accepted that's how well they're going to do. So I'm not going to limit myself to, should I do something for channel growth? Should I do something for specifically like tailoring it to growing an audience? I'm like, no, I'm going to do exactly what I want to do, and I'm going to edit it the way I want to edit it. I'm going to make it the length I want to make it. Doesn't matter. I'm going to cover what I want to cover. And if it gets seen, great. If it doesn't, fuck it. It still sucks when things don't get seen, but that is what it is. Like I cannot control it any more than showing up, putting stuff out, making posts about it in a couple of spots, and hoping people see them, hoping people repost them, and then moving on. It's the same way with Twitch. Like, if I was I think I've mentioned it before in the past. If I was monetized on YouTube and I could stream there, I would just stream there. I don't think I would do Twitch anymore because there's been like no fucking growth on Twitch. I'm monetized here, but I don't stream often enough to get followers. But outside of just the core folks that I know have routinely showed up for like 5 years now, like those are the folks I can count on. Everybody else can't count on at all. And as far as like followers here, it's like I stopped, I think, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I could probably scroll through my feed. Hell, let's fucking filter it. Followers. It doesn't show me anything. I have no idea when the last time I got a follower on here was. So that's just where that is. And I remember even talking about it years ago where it's like streaming requires you to set up and requires you to devoting the time, but it's that kind of instant gratification that comes with it. It's like you do all the setup and you're devoting the time, but once you're done, you're done. You've already, you did the show, you've made the show, as opposed to when you want to do something that's scripted or you have to go out and film it. You do all the filming, but then you still have to come back and do the rest of the work in order to get the finished product. You ultimately have to put more time into it. And at the very least, streaming requires you to do a little bit less. It's still work, but it's a different thing. And now I just feel like, no, I'd rather just kind of work on the other stuff because I can still kind of take my time on it and do what I want. And my time is fucking limited. We all have jobs. My job eats up a lot of my time. Commuting and working, that's most of my days. It's kind of the shitty part. That's why I feel like crap a lot of the time. Just because it's like, oh, I just that's my life. I don't have much of a life right now. And certainly being more cut off it doesn't help any of that. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all rambly, I guess. You can parse through it if you watch this later on as much as you want. It is, again, I'm not going anywhere, but It'd be nice. It'd be nice if there was more people in the place that I knew that were in the places that I still exist in online. But on the flip side, except being away from the spots I was at, being away from, Facebook and Instagram, it takes me away from folks I would still like to follow, but at the same time, if we don't follow each other anywhere else, then, I guess it wasn't meant to be. If they don't want to, if they don't have a presence there and they don't want to text message me or call me, okay. And that's on me too. If I don't want to do the same thing, then there probably wasn't much there to begin with. That's despondent, but like I said, it is what it is. And yeah, I kind of went on about it. I deleted those posts, but just feeling disconnected even in communities that I'm a part of, or I feel like I am, I guess, a part of. Sometimes it just feels like, am I even here? Like, does my input matter? Does my presence matter? A lot of the time, no. And certainly in general, as I've gotten older, where it was, it was hard in my 20s and 30s, but like I could still kind of go out and do shit on my own pretty easily. But as I've gotten older, and now that I'm in my 40s, it still feels like it's getting harder to do things on my own. And I don't know how much longer I could do that. And not having that, I don't know if I'm like right at the point where I'm like, I'm ready to just like go out and do shit and just meet strangers, go to places and be like, I don't think I'll ever be the person where I'm just going to kind of go to a bar and just hang out. But, I do crave meaningful human contact in a way that I don't know if I've ever really had that before, or at least in a long time, just because I'm tired of seeing the same people all the fucking time. It was kind of like with COVID, but at least with COVID, I was kind of better at it at that point than I am now. And then you didn't have much of a choice during COVID, honestly. Now, that's just not how it is. Yeah, I feel like I've just kind of just been doing what I want for so long. I want the opposite. And this is like goes back to a conversation I had with somebody a couple of years ago where it's just like, tell me it's like, yeah, you got to be able to appreciate being on your own and doing stuff on your own and being okay with it. And I was just kind of like, yeah, I've been okay with it. I had to get good at doing stuff on my own, even when I was in my late teens, because there was just shit I like to, like movies I want to go see or stuff I want to do that nobody else I knew at that point was into. And now it's like, I want the opposite. I want, obviously I'm lonely just in terms on a companionship level, and that's nobody else can help me out with that. I got to figure that one out on my own. But no one's been interested in me in a long time, except for one person that used to show up here on the stream that doesn't, and that I've kind of just given up on seeing or talking to again. And even then, I was guilty of at least being kind of flaky on it, just because I was scared of opening myself back up at that time and being that vulnerable potentially with somebody. But then they just kind of turned out to be a little flaky anyways too. So it wasn't going to work out no matter what. But it'd be kind of nice to just also go hang out with people again. Hey, let's go to the movies. Let's anything. I don't fucking care. I miss my movie night on Fridays, and I can't do that just because the timing doesn't work out. And I know unless they put in a shift bid at work at some point where I could potentially get, Fridays and Saturdays or Saturdays and Sundays off, something like that, something crazy, it ain't gonna fucking happen. I think we'd have to lose somebody at work in order to get that, and I don't want that to happen because I don't want to have to train anybody, and I certainly don't want like any of our senior people to just fucking disappear. It's like, no, we need you. We need you back right now. It sucks being down a person, But obviously, when I go to Japan, it's going to be me just tooling around, doing whatever the fuck I want. Nobody else going with me. I don't think DNC is ever stepping foot in that country ever again. I think once he realized he could easily get stuff purchased and sent to him via like third-party providers or Amazon, it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to buy a plane ticket to then go across the ocean to buy tchotchkes. It's like you can just have them sent directly to your house. Now you don't have to go there. So like I think I brought it up to him a couple months ago where I was just like, yeah, I'm going on these dates, this date range to this date range. If you're making travel plans, we can fucking plan around it. And he never got back to me. So I'm just like, okay, I guess you're just not going this year either. So I just continued on planning my own trip by myself. Once I have everything kind of locked down on that too, I'll have to talk about what I'm doing on there. I don't have like solid plans, but there's a couple things that are going to happen there. All right, it's 7:15. I probably should wrap all this stuff up. I need to have dinner soon. I need to shave. Obviously, I look like shit. Plus, I need to go check the mail and whatnot. So, I don't know. Do I even have anything for dinner? Probably not. Probably have something somewhere. But yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. There's not much else to say other than, hey, if you don't follow me on Blue Sky, come on down. Just make sure to turn off the Discover feed and, figure out how to kind of tailor your feed to show you the things you want to see. Excuse me. Big one. But it's certainly a more chill place than any other spot. I follow some cool cats. So it's still a place that I'll hang my hat at for a while, because I did miss at least some aspects of Twitter, and that kind of scratches that itch without having. There's still Nazis on Blue Sky, but they're easier to suss out, and people are definitely not allowing them to exist peacefully. Root those motherfuckers out and get rid of them. And yeah, if you're there, obviously follow me on YouTube. Maybe at least there I'll try to start just doing mainly shorts, because that's the easiest thing to put together. Like I just do it on the phone. Like, oops, there you go. I almost want to do like shorts for. I had a couple ideas just for the Onomichi series, just as like supplements, but it's kind of past that point now, and I don't think it really makes any sense to do it. So I'll probably just leave those alone. Anyways. Yeah, I guess that's just going to be it for now. I don't know when I'll be back on. Obviously, I still have quite a bit of Pirate Yakuza to play through. So that's going to take a little bit, and I have other things to play through as well that I'm probably not going to start right now. I'm trying to not start too many games. I just would rather work through the shit that I'm already working on. But just continue to expect that the streaming schedule is going to be very sporadic. It's literally going to be when I feel like hopping on. So if it might be me talking for an hour, it might be me playing, a game for 3 hours. I don't know. If I could ever have figured out how to broadcast from OBS to Twitch and YouTube at the same time and make it work, I would try to do it in both places, but the last time I tried, it didn't work, or I'd have to sign into another service, and I would lose access to different features. So it is what it is. But I'm around. Obviously, if you're on my Discord, I'm there. If you need to get a hold of me, please do. Obviously, I got Discord on my phone. I will see if there's messages sent my way. The same thing with Blue Sky. That has DMs, and honestly, I don't think I've ever used them. And I don't know who actually does use them. If you have Line, I have Line as well. Ask me for the code. Unless I don't know you, then I won't give it to you. But if I know you and you want it, hey, I'll give it to you. I probably should actually do that to 1 or 2 people, because I did end up reaching out to Paul at Critical Eats Japan. I probably should follow up with him and see what his Golden Week plans look like. since I'll be there during that time, and obviously people are going to be off work. But they may end up being indisposed. They might, go on vacation because you have a week off. So I don't know. But in any case, yeah, I'm just rambling. So I will leave it at that. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Everybody that was here has stuck around, has chatted. Good to see folks. And yeah, again, this place is to reach out to me if you need to find me. I'm always out there. And know that my days off are still in the middle of the week, so it's hard to meet up. But we'll try to figure out something, I guess. But stay safe, stay well, watch out for weirdos out there, and we will see you again at some point soon enough. So take it easy. Have a good night. We will see you all later.